We have start. Nous avons le départ actuel.
Hit me. Generals gathered in their masses.
Here at Peloton, we test a lot of bikes, and many of those bikes are high-end Pro Tour race bikes. To truly coax the differences from those bikes, to determine how they perform relative to each other and give you some usable information, it is necessary to take them to the ragged edge, to push the envelope of their performance. Nothing does that better than a truly demanding descent with decreasing radius corners, rapid chicanes, a few flat sections to really get on the power. Luckily, we have such a descent only a few kilometers from our studio, but as bikes get better and better, we have to push them farther and farther. As the crew here at Peloton are family men, risking life and limb is not an option. So we have a surrogate, a man with ice water running through his veins, a man that can take a bike closer to the edge than Vinokurov chasing a teammate. It is this man we send down our descent. He is our tame bike racer, a man known only as Mr. Hematocrit. On a recent summer morning, we put 4 of our latest test bikes in his hands. We just rolled camera, started our stopwatch, and let him get on with the job. First up, the Fuji Altamira 2.0. Mr. H hits the gas at the top to ensure he's at 20 miles per hour across the start line. The Altamira handles the first series of corners at full speed easily despite a fairly tall head tube. If you doubt Mr. Hematocrit's pace, look at this. That's Mr. H clipping a pedal at 35 miles per hour, and he's back on the gas instantly. Into the final series of corners, and Mr. H digs in to cross the line at full speed. The Fuji Altamira finished the descent in 2:24:43 for an average speed of 34.3 miles per hour. Next up, the Moots Moots RSL, a Thai race bike designed to tackle carbon head-to-head. Again, Mr. H is on the gas to ensure a consistent start pace. An extremely short wheelbase keeps the bike quick in the corners, although some may call it twitchy. On the flatter sections, it's taking a bit more work for Mr. H to keep up the speed, lacking some of the pure power transfer of the carbon bikes. Mr. Hematocrit really digs in the final corners to keep that speed up. As impressive as Mr. Hematocrit found the bike in the corners, it seemed to fade a bit as he jumped on the gas to get back up to speed out of the corners. Its time, 2:26:56, an average speed of 33.7 miles per hour. Up next, a bike launched at the 2011 Tour de France, the all-new Tarmac SL4. Mr. H is easily up to speed and beyond it in a heartbeat with the SL4's power transfer. Specialized geometry is well known at this point, and Mr. H is throwing the bike into the corners aggressively. The bike leaps back up to speed out of the corners. Into the final series of corners, the Tarmac SL4 is carrying noticeably more speed than the Moots or the Altamira. And he sprints for the line. The Tarmac SL4 scorched the descent in 2:20.9 for an average speed of 35.2 miles per hour. Another new Specialized was the final run of the day, the new World Road Champions bike, the Venge. With a saving of 20 watts at 40 kilometers an hour over the Tarmac, all things being equal, it should be slightly faster. At speed, the bike certainly seems to accelerate on par with the Tarmac. Into the first set of corners, it seems to handle equally well on the limit. It does have identical geometry after all. The bike really flows through the corners, but the bike's pace seems to require a bit more input on the brakes. As Mr. H jumps out of the final corner and dives to the line, the bike jumps up to speed in an instant. Here's the leaderboard so far. The Moots RSL at 2:26:65, the Fuji at 2:24:43, and the Tarmac SL4 almost 4 seconds faster at 2:20.9. The Specialized S-Works Venge averaged 35.4 miles per hour and did it in 2:20 0.1, a new fastest time ever. A combination of handling and power transfer was put over the top by the aero advantage the Venge offers. Stay tuned to PelotonMagazine.com. We'll be taking Mr. Hematocrit out of his altitude tent soon and giving him a new crop of bikes to take down our benchmark descent. And before you write us any letters, we understand this descent does not evaluate every aspect of a bike. We're just determining which of our test bikes is fastest down this particular descent. You can make your own conclusions. And it goes without saying, don't try this at home. Mr. Hematocrit is a professional and may actually be made of high modulus carbon fiber. I'm Ben Edwards. Thanks for watching PelotonMagazine.com.